I always loved history, especially when it came to visiting museums. But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that one fateful day, I'd find myself becoming an impromptu tour guide. It was a sunny Saturday, and I decided to visit the newly renovated National Museum of History. As I walked through the exhibits, completely engrossed in the artifacts and their stories, I couldn't help but share my excitement with those around me. I enthusiastically pointed out the intricate details of a medieval tapestry to an elderly couple and the significance of an ancient Greek vase to a family of 4. Out of nowhere, a hand tapped my shoulder. I turned around to find a group of about 15 tourists looking expectantly at me. One woman, with a confused expression, asked, "Are you our tour guide?" I glanced down at my outfit, a simple button-up shirt and khakis, and realized that I must have resembled the museum's staff. Seeing the genuine curiosity in their eyes, I decided to play along and give them the tour they were hoping for. As we navigated through the galleries, my passion for history bubbled over. I shared anecdotes about the lives of famous historical figures, explained the significance of obscure artifacts, and painted vivid pictures of events from centuries past. The tourists hung on my every word, their eyes shining with amazement and interest. But as we entered the next exhibit, I noticed the real museum tour guide glaring at me from across the room. I felt a sudden knot in my stomach, realizing that I'd unintentionally hijacked her tour. As we locked eyes, she strode toward me with determination, ready to confront the imposter that I was. I knew I had to think fast. In an attempt to diffuse the tension, I acknowledged her and said, "Ah, there's our museum expert. I've just been keeping our friends here entertained with some interesting historical tidbits. Would you like to take over and share your expertise?" The tour guide, caught off guard by my friendly demeanor, hesitated for a moment. She then agreed to continue the tour, and I stepped back, allowing her to reclaim her rightful position. As the tour resumed, I remained a part of the group, quietly enjoying the guide's narrative. However, much to my surprise, the visitors continued to direct their questions to me. It appeared that my passion and storytelling had left a lasting impression on them. The tour guide, sensing their preference, graciously decided to co-host the tour with me, and we engaged in a lively back and forth, enriching the experience for all. The tour eventually came to an end, and the visitors showered me with gratitude and compliments. The museum guide, instead of being upset, approached me and said, "You have an incredible gift. Your love for history and storytelling is truly inspiring. Have you ever considered doing this professionally? You should pick up a resume on your way out." I ended up going to get one as the guide was telling the story to their manager. She saw me approach and offered me a part-time job whenever I wanted to start. Fast forward 3 months and I have a full-time role, still loving every shift. A neural narration story.